Hi, Megan.
And I'm Holly.
And we are Worn Out Mama's Cannon. Today we're making spaghetti sauce.
We've already done our intro into tomatoes and our tomato juice videos as part of our tomato series, so we're just continuing that now.
So if you have any questions about how to can tomatoes, I would go ahead and check out those videos.
So to start with, we went ahead and cut and cored our tomatoes. And now we're gonna go on over to the stove.
When we put these on the stove, we're gonna put it on a medium-high heat. And the reason we're doing that right now is because we want the juices to kind of come up out of the tomatoes, and that's gonna make it easier for us to run it through the sauce maker.
We'll make sure to get a video of that just so you can see what we're talking about.
Now you will need to stir your tomatoes on the stovetop every now and again, because if you have a big pot like us, some of those tomatoes on the bottom might burn. So just give it a couple good stirs until the juices really get going. Now that we've got our tomatoes cooked down and really soft, we're ready to tell you about a product that we just absolutely love.
This is the Ball Harvest Pro Sauce Maker, and y'all, it is amazing.
Now, if you have us on TikTok, we have already posted numerous videos with this product, and we're not sponsored by Ball, but as a worn out mama, this thing saves you a lot of time. So I cannot tell you how many jars of tomato products we've put up this summer, but this, I could never go back to anything else.
No, it cuts the time. I don't even know how much.
I wouldn't even say in half. I'd say it's about a third of the time. I mean, when
It's
we
crazy.
show people this product, they're amazed. Everybody's amazed. Because if you've used the hand crank or you've done the blanching process, I mean, you feel our pain. You know how hard it can be. So this, just makes it so easy. And we want to just show you kind of how easy it is. So we're not going to speed anything up. We're not going to cut, anything out. We're just going to show you how long this huge pot of tomatoes takes us.
All right, let's get going.
Turn it on. Holly's going to pack it down, and I'm going to pour it in. Be careful with splashing. Now, if you haven't watched our videos, I'm just going to talk to y'all a little bit. If you haven't watched our videos, this sauce maker gets the skins and the seeds out of your juice. So you can't see it, but we have a discard bowl over here that's getting all the skins and the seeds, and this is just plain juice.
We'll show it to you once we're done.
I hope y'all are timing us, because this is going pretty fast.
Yes, we are.
We're probably at the halfway done mark now. We start back school this week, so we are really trying to finish up all of our tomatoes.
We have our little, so if you hear random noises or questions being answered, that's what's up.
And If you need to fast forward this part, don't worry, you won't hurt her feelings. But we did say we'd show how quick this went.
Oh, our pan's big enough.
Right? We might have to get another pan. Actually, I think for a fact we're going to have to get another pan.
Okay, just a minute, baby, okay? Thank you, Bug.
Did you eat your chicken nuggets?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to have another pan.
We might have to cut the video for just another minute to get another pan. Yeah. We don't have too much. Almost done, guys. Now, if y'all know anybody at Ball, y'all help a worn out mama. Tell them about us. Multitasking because we got a pot of beans on the stove too, and our pressure canner going. So we are multitasking.
Hardcore today. Gotta feed these babies.
Now, guys, that's it. And we got that done, and even though we didn't time it, a fraction of the time that it would have taken us with the hand crank or the blanching process. So we hope that if you do can a lot of tomatoes and you need something to help you out, you will think about this product, okay?
So worth it.
So worth it. In one of our last videos, somebody commented and wanted to see what the scraps look like, the skins and the seeds, and this is what it looks like. We have heard of people dehydrating this and making a tomato seasoning. We have not done that personally, so if you've done it, let us know.
We just give it to the chickens.
Now we've got our tomato juice and we are going to make spaghetti sauce.
Today we're going to use a Mrs. Wages pack. Okay, we know that some people think it's cheating, but for some worn out mamas, it's got all of the seasonings that you're going to need in such a convenient little pack. We love it.
And we have been doing this for about 2 to 3 years now, and I have to tell you, it is some of the best spaghetti sauce ever. So I love me some Miss Wages. So we just follow the instructions on the back, and depending on how many tomatoes we're using, we either double that or triple that, or just do one single serving.
We're gonna need about 6 pounds of tomatoes, which we've already done. A 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1 Miss Wages pack.
Now, I will say, as a worn out mama, I've got some tips and tricks for you. You can use more sugar and you can use less sugar. So if you are needing something sugar-free, you do not have to have sugar for this recipe. I always like to use 1/2 cup of sugar. I know it's more. I think it gives it a better taste, and here's why. In this recipe, you did not see where it calls for tomato paste, but we are going to add tomato paste. And that is because it'll help thicken up that sauce and make a better consistency for your spaghetti sauce. And we add just however many jars to the thickness you like, but that tomato paste really thickens up that tomato taste, so that's why we double our sugar.
And it gives it more of that thicker texture sauce instead of like a watery sauce.
Because anybody that's cooked tomato sauce before knows it can take a really long time to get all that water evaporated out, and you lose a lot of your tomato product in that. So by adding the paste, you're thickening it up, you're saving time, and you're getting more bang for your buck, in my opinion. But it's not a necessity. I've done it without it before, and I just add it later. And I've done it without it and spent a lot of time cooking it down. But we don't have that kind of time tonight, so tomato paste it is.
Tomato paste it is.
Now we're going to add our ingredients. Once you have them added, you are going to put them on a medium-high heat until it gets to a boil. And then it says to let it simmer for, is it 25 minutes? Yeah, 25 minutes. Make sure you stir it occasionally. And after that, it is ready to go in your jars for the canning process. We're going to start with 3 jars of tomato paste and just see if it's to the thickness we like, and we'll go from there. And guys, you can taste test and make sure it's what you like. I'd let it cook a little bit, but try it out and make sure you like it. We've waited our 25 minutes and we've got it to the thickness that we like. And in order to get it to that thickness, we ended up using 5 jars of tomato paste.
So now we're going to go ahead and pour it into our jars and continue with our water bath canning processing steps. We're going to wipe our rims, get our lids on, and our rings on.
Finger tight.
Now that we have our jars all done, we're going to go ahead and put them in the water bath.
This is a 45-minute processing time. If you did pints of this, you would need to change it to 40 minutes.
These are quarts, by the way.
Now that our 45-minute processing bath is done, we're just listening for that sweet pop.
Once you hear that sweet pop, that means your job's done. Like and subscribe.
And don't forget to hit that bell.
Thanks y'all.